What's good? What's popping? Word of the day, Crash Out. And I'm King Crash Out from, when we talk about FTSL, that is me. I'm King Crash Out. But we talk about Jaden Ivey and his crash out on the NBA and Steph Curry. Isaiah Thomas and his continuous crash out on Michael Jordan. We've exposed some lies, thanks to Bua. Also, Richard Jefferson and Andre Iguodala crash out on current NBA players and their mentalities. But we're going to get to all of that on this week. Off the glass. Let's get it.
Off the glass, yeah, we fast, we attacking the action. Basket to basket, whole squad bringing traction. Troy, Moolish, Bua, talking straight with no slack. And the melon the cut, hating LeBron with a passion. Yeah, we caught side posted, New York attitude loaded. Breaking down the plays, every angle decoded. Troy calling out the smoke, he the voice of the floor. Moolish coming through with the stats and the law. Bua got the knowledge and drops real takes when the squad gets going. Whole arena awake and Mel. Man, he wild every time Bron gets mentioned. He rolling his eyes like it's personal tension. We discussing every bucket. Okay, that's enough. Troy said the intro was too long. Just start the show. Off the glass.
I don't know what happened. This shit was tripping. What's good, fellas? Hold on.
What's popping?
What's up?
All right. We're just gonna jump right on into this bullshit. If you haven't been living under a rock, you already know. Oh, my bad. I didn't.
No, I forgot. That's on me.
Yeah. If you haven't been living under a rock, then you know the talk of the town is Jaden Ivey. His release from I'm not even gonna say the team. I'm gonna say the NBA. Right. I know you guys touched on it on Tuesday a little bit. We can recap it. Big Mike, what's going on, brother?
This DJ Michael B in the building.
Oh, that's Mike. He keep changing his goddamn stick with your fucking name. Put DJ so we know who the fuck it is.
No, he incognito all the time.
Yeah, doing that shit, that burner account shit, like KD is retarded. Stand on it, brother.
KD Michael B.
All right. So give me your thoughts real quick, because catch me up on what y'all talked about on Tuesday with the Jaden Ivey situation, because more stuff has come out since you guys talked about it. Oh, and Gentleman's Talk did it last night as well. Good. So this is the trilogy. We're gonna put a bow in it today. We're gonna put a bow in it.
Are we gonna talk about it on a Thursday show? On a Friday show?
We're gonna talk about it on Ish.
Might as well just talk about it on the football show.
But we might have to tie it into Inside the Huddle, because like I was telling you guys backstage, me and Moolish did the football portion of this last year when there was a big hoopla about Pride Month in the NFL and the NFL promoting.
And a lot of NFL players have been vocal about Jaden Ivey and had his back. So we might bring this up on Inside the Huddle. Y'all might get a show.
We might have to revisit that as well. And you can go back and check the old video. We got into we was on both sides of it. We talked, we had a very good conversation that we had with that. But you guys, Jaden Ivey.
I'll be real quick.
Bring me up to speed.
Before you go, boy, I'll be real quick in my analogy. Like I said last week, I do feel like he does have the right to express himself, but we do know our contracts, even as regular people, our contracts do have that when we're outside the business, we do have to carry ourselves in ways that represents the business, or if they find that it is detrimental to the business, which he got released for, they can let you go, even in our real lives. So it's unfortunate that it had to happen to him. I don't think they should have released him, but I also think he could have handled the situation a little bit better. I did read some more information that came out, like the timeline of what was going on and what was happening, the injury that happened, him saying God healed his knee, and then they did an MRI, and his knee was still fucked up. And that's not to say God don't heal, because Jesus does heal, but not like that.
That's part of the way I'm gonna go with this, but I'm gonna wait till Boo Up go, because I'm crazy.
Yeah, he should have. We seen this with Miles Leonard, Kyrie Irving almost. Gotta be a little bit better than that. But what?
I've been doing a little research on the situation a little bit more since Tuesday. I've been hearing different reports from certain media outlets and whatnot, but from what I'm seeing is that when they're talking about they let him go because of conduct detrimental to the team, if what they're saying is actually true, it is alleged that at times he would force the religion thing on teammates, right? Like, he's pushing it in the locker rooms. He's and again, it's nothing wrong with you having your beliefs and your religion, but I think it is a problem when you're, for one, just throw that out there, you're not that productive right now.
Well, it's go. My bad. I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
One more thing to the Bible thing, though. God does say, "Spread my word, not force my word." Go ahead, boy.
True, and I think if he was actually just maybe a little bit more productive, maybe a little bit more key on the team, this might not been as bad. I think ultimately it going viral and the Bulls just being an organization that really don't want no attention on them from what I'm seeing. Like, I don't think they trying to just kind of skate
under the rug.
Yeah, they really not on that right now. They're not even trying to bring a lot of, because what they're doing right now is
that's true, DJ.
No, it's not. But let's go.
I agree with DJ.
Okay.
I'll go again after Mel goes.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I just think if this situation is ugly, you never want to see a player, get blackballed, quote unquote. But I do think this might be a situation where he kind of brought it on himself.
He fucked himself.
Yeah. Go ahead, though. I'm done.
All right. Let's go. I'm gonna play a little bit of this first, and then I'm gonna go.
Oh, before we leave, I just wanted to just kind of first, I just want to say that Jesus is the way, the truth, the life, and to any of the world that's hearing this message, the kingdom of heaven is near. Jesus is coming back, and we all have to repent for our sins, and we have to put our faith in Jesus. He will come back when you least expect it. And
yeah, well, know what else came back when they least expected? Bills, nigga, because you lost them. You ever notice? You ever notice how niggas grow their hair and get retarded? Like, once they start getting dreads, like niggas get religious when they grow dreads and shit.
Hey, Moolage, you religious? You got religious? You got your dreads? Nigga, that's a shot.
No, Moolage always had them. Moolage, it's the dudes who the dudes who go from the fade to the dreads. J. Cole, fucking Jay, and all these niggas get all crazy. They go nuts. Now, the problem Melvin has with Jaden Ivey is this. You've been in the league for 4 years. They've been doing Pride Month since 2016. Ain't nobody heard shit from you until this year.
Why he got to his breaking point?
Oh, is this before or after he was alcoholic, beating on his wife, and fucking on everything throughout the league when he was part of the NBA culture? See, what you don't get to do is you don't get to change who you are and then force it on other people.
Now, I agree with the end part. You don't get to force it on other people, but he can't change his life and speak out.
That's what I said. You can change who you was. You can change who you once was, but you don't then get to turn around because the same people you was running the clubs with and doing all that shit, you still around them. They know you. So you can't do that. That's like when when a drug dealer, he stops selling drugs and becomes a Muslim. And you like, bro, get out my face. I know what you did.
Like 2-Bit, stop it. Would you stop it, 2-Bit? I still call you 2-Bit, okay? You still a kind of, all right? Don't change it.
Like, I get it. You changed who you was, and I get that, but I know who you was before this. And these were his words. He went on the podcast and said that he was he used women to fill voids in his life, and he was abusive to his wife or fiance at the time. All these were his words. I'm not making none of this up. This is not alleged. This is all.
I saw that.
Yeah.
But I think also in that we cannot ignore the fact that with the forcing it makes it look bad because I'm a Christian and I don't force my religion on anybody. But I do follow in those footsteps. Now, are we all sinners 100%? Is he right with what he said in that little thing at the end? Yeah, we all got to repent. Some days God's coming when we least expect it. But yeah. I'll tell you this, and I think if I could speak to Ivory, I would tell him this too. A pastor once told me, he said, you might look around this church and think everybody in here is going to heaven. He said, we all go to heaven. The question isn't, are you going to heaven? The question is, are you staying there? Because we all touch heaven when we die. We all touch it. Yeah. The question is, are you staying there? So the most Christianist people, and he said that, I say that to say this, the most Christianist people, the people that, could go through all this drug addiction, sex, and all that stuff, they might be the ones that actually get into heaven. But not when you act like that.
Yeah, you see, where the problem I have.
And I'm not judging him. That's for God.
When you bring Steph Curry into it, and this is what Steph had to say about it.
Woke up, I look at the computer say, Floyd said, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what did he say fuck me for? Nelly fucked your first baby mama.
Like, Steph Curry had nothing to do with this. See, the NBA is what you do, it's not who you are. And you got to understand that.
But I get what DJ is coming from and so on, but because they are forcing pride down the throat.
No, they're not. They're just promoting something. They're not forcing anything.
You don't
have to participate.
I take my statement back. I resend my statement. If they got the option to be like, yeah, I top out, then I'm good with that.
I mean, you just don't have to. You don't like at the end of the day. The NBA is still a job, right? It's still a job. So it's just like if you go to work and your company say, "Hey, these are new gloves we wearing," but it could be from a company that you whatever don't fuck with. It's still the gloves you got to wear. Goddamn it, you can't do nothing unless you're gonna quit.
Exactly.
Like you quit.
You with the NBA doing Pride Month, like they do a lot of things. Like, so if you're a Christian, when they celebrate Easter, do you get upset? Because I can tell you a bunch of people who will tell you that Easter isn't what they try to claim it to be. So are you going to say anything about Easter? No.
Mm-hmm. He might.
He hasn't. Like, he hasn't said anything. Like this. You don't. The thing about it with some of these people, I don't like when you pick and choose what you want to talk because all you do is contradict your stance and what you're talking about. Where was he at when they was promoting Magic City?
Yeah,
like in Magic City, nigga. What you talking about?
I just think sports and religion don't mix.
Don't mix. Like we said last week, don't mix.
They don't
bring or politics. You can't bring politics or religion into the bar. You can't bring it into the sport. There's places you can't bring those two things into.
Is it certain things that happen in the world that should be brought attention to? But I think a lot of times the NBA do a good job of kind of, making that a NBA thing, like when things are going that way. But it's to me, I don't have those type of expectations of any sport or athlete. Like that's not what they signed.
They probably would though, man. They probably would.
They didn't sign
the Ainge over there. They might sign them.
Or quote unquote, pastors at that like you're not a preacher, you're not a pastor, you're not a like these aren't that's not your profession. Like
that's not, but I can't agree with that part, boy. Just because you're not a pastor or a preacher doesn't mean
no. Listen to what I'm saying. Like
there's a place.
But I want to say there is a place for it. But even some of those places aren't deemed to the right places or respectable places to go because some of these pastors aren't handling things the right way. So
no. But an NBA locker room isn't the place.
It's the place that I agree there. But a lot of people still push back on that comment. I get what you're saying. But a lot of people still push back on that comment because even some churches aren't the places to go to.
So but the church was built for that, though. But the church was built for
reality. That's the place. That's what it's for.
Technically, I don't want to get too biblical here, but
no. But it doesn't. No, but I'm saying. But the thing about it is, the church was built for that. Like,
yes,
the NBA
the locker room wasn't built for that. 100%. But the NBA locker room, like I said, just playing devil's advocate, the NBA locker room also wasn't built for a lot of conversations that those guys have in the locker room.
No, the locker room is built for any conversation. That's what the locker room. That's why they call it locker room conversation.
Except for the religion.
If people want to participate in it,
the forcing it down their throats is like what I said.
Yeah, but the thing about it, bro, like the reason why like the religion part isn't like where you can just everybody has different religions. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just bring
That's
that.
why I agree with you guys with like.
When I said the church, like
if
those
you work at Amazon, you wouldn't bring that shit to Amazon because you might have a Muslim that's on your line. You might have
and would be offensive to certain people.
Especially if you like you need to follow Jesus and stuff like that. That's wrong. Like and God, like I said, God doesn't teach in the Bible for us to force His word down people's throat. You're supposed to spread His word, teach His word, but also be like I had an atheist as a friend. You know, I consider him an associate now. I never judged him for being an atheist when I'm a Christian. That's his belief that he got to deal with that with God. I wasn't sitting there putting it on him to trust in God and like, nah, we maybe had like one conversation that he wanted to have and that was it. So I get the wanting people to change because he's changing, but the other way to handle that is to put yourself around people that's already like that.
That's all
you
what
can
you're supposed
do.
to.
That's all you can do.
You put yourself around like-minded individuals and you shut the fuck up when you're in the locker room.
Yep. And when the guys, because if the guys in the locker room were like, nah, bro, I'm good, and he's still going, like, oh, you want to know, hell, nigga, he's sinning, like, then nah, I can't get with that. Like,
right. For everybody who thinks that this is wrong, where were y'all at when the Golden State Warriors fired Mark Jackson?
Shit, where was y'all at when fucking this happened to Miles Leonard?
Because they essentially fired him because of his strong beliefs.
His Christian beliefs.
The locker room, the culture he was trying to kind of create in the locker room, no cursing, no none of this. Like that's kind of rough for grown men that's making millions.
Those players wasn't having that. No cursing. I can't curse.
Like that's
like,
just
this is they already the precedent has been set. He is Jaden Ivey is not. They not make an example of him. This shit has already been done before.
Miles Leonard, he said it on the stream.
Well,
he been afterwards.
He said some racist shit though.
But he said I could say it, but we probably not coming back on YouTube tomorrow. That's just the truth. We probably not gonna be back allowed up there tomorrow. But yeah, he did. He said a word that he did not understand, which falls under the same principle of all of this, right? It's not the LGBT. It's the race thing, right? That falls under the same umbrella to me. When we're talking about stuff, but Miles Leonard. Kyrie Irving. We can go back to Kyrie Irving and how Brooklyn was ready to, deuces that man because of something he posted on his Instagram.
Yeah, he didn't even say a word. He just posted.
He didn't even say nothing. He just posted a link.
And he was about to get nixed out the NBA, bro. And my
I
boy saved him.
I don't think he was gonna get nixed because again, I think the difference.
My boy saved him.
My
boy saved him.
The talent, bro.
My boy saved him, man.
No, he saved himself because he's just that good.
My boy saved him.
Talent can get you out of
it. Talent can get you out of it. If you have a talented co-mate, he can get you out of it too, man.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Mullage, what you got? Because I know you was in the background.
This is interesting, right? Because the developments that we're getting more and more as the story comes out, people have to understand that when a team or when somebody or a company says detrimental to the team or detrimental to the company, it means that, just like I said last night on Gentleman's Talk, there have been more than one enough complaints to where now it's starting to become a problem, right? So it's not even just the forcing your religion on your teammates, right? And like Mel brought up earlier, one of the reasons why Mark Jackson was terminated ultimately was because of his strong religious beliefs and how he tried to use that in his coaching forms and how that rubbed players the wrong way. You can have players in a locker room that are religious, maybe more religious than you are, but a lot of the times people forget that people use certain times in their life or certain aspects of their life to separate from certain things, right? So a lot of people don't go to basketball practice or go to games or go to work thinking about religion. They're thinking about work. They're thinking about this is their release from life or stuff or whatever they're stressful about.
No,
right?
it's not. It's not a smear campaign on him, dog. Like he's doing it himself.
And it's not a smear campaign. It's really not, because all the reports that are coming out are literally either him on his live, him on podcasts, him in the face of reporters. Like there's a literal video of him asking reporters, have they fornicated prior to marriage? Bro, you cannot do that.
He lied on his wife. His wife had to come out and be like, no, like I talked to him, because he went on the live and said, oh, I haven't talked to my wife. And she was like, nigga, yes, you have.
I was in the next room, nigga. I just made you a sandwich.
Literally, his wife came out and was posting screenshots of the death threats he was getting because he said that his wife abandoned him, and she was just like, bro, we talked early this morning. Like,
he did say his wife abandoned him, though.
There are certain things that you're doing that you
He did say that.
He's tripping.
He said it. And maybe, like I said, he could be, and that's what I'm saying. It's when we look at religion too, it's a hard topic to talk about, because some people have these, we know how we say mental breaks. Some people have these religion breaks where they've been dived into so much sin that now it's like this light came to them. And I'm not saying it's not true, because sex workers do it all the time. Like they'll do what they do and then become religious, and you'd be surprised back in the day how many of them was nuns. But that's a different story. You could look it up. Like, you feel me? But it's like they go on this religious break where it's like, oh, I gotta better my life, and I need everybody around me to better their life, so they feel justified in a way. And I think that's what he's
trying to work your way into heaven. You ever heard that saying?
Right.
Like trying to work your way.
And that was my statement earlier, that some of us are gonna make it, some of us are not, and the ones that you think might be there might not be there. The ones that you think ain't gonna be might just be.
Look. You can't. And then we'll move on from the Jaden Ivey situation, because I know you guys already touched on it, but I want to get to this Isaiah Thomas. Jaden Ivey is a crazy person. He's a crazy person. Because I'm just going off of, if you watch the timeline of the things that he has done, said, and where he is now, when people talk about like mental health issues, this is what I'm going to say he probably has. Because, like I said, if you've done all of the things that he's done, and he's trying to get himself together, he's fighting two battles in himself. He's fighting the old him and the new him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's fucked up. He's fucked up.
You need to go
mentally.
listen to some Dax, bro. Go listen to some Dax. Dax will heal all of that.
I don't know who that is, but
it's a rapper.
Bad guy.
You need to smoke a blunt. That's what you need to do.
He smoked, nigga. But he's a rapper that he's somewhat religious, but he talks a lot about his drinking addiction and how it gripped him and how it held him and how everything depended on it, and how now it gripped him. No pause, nigga. No pause at all. Just let me finish my statement, nigga. I
was going to let you.
He turned himself around, and now he's living for a better. He turned himself around, and now he's living for a better him.
He got grip and turned around. That's
maybe
turned
him around, Troy. Listen, if Jesus is gay, Jesus is gay, because that's who turned him around and gripped him. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Gracious.
I'm talking about Jesus gripping and turning. But hey, this is
we're done.
Listen, y'all taking that shit gay. I'm not saying it gay. Y'all taking it that way. Y'all niggas has got gay minds. That's all I'm saying.
Nothing.
There's no point. You are, because I'm literally talking about religion and how a guy was you taking something.
Whoa.
Hey, yo, oh goodness gracious. What is happening right now?
What is going on, guys?
You feel me? But yeah, like I was saying,
Boy, Ivy.
I was saying, no jokes aside. But yeah, like he turned his life around. So if you're doing it that way, then fine. He isn't really shoving it down people's throat. He's just telling the story. Hey, bro. We've been saying shoving it down his throat all fucking podcast. It's a hey yo, get out of here. Fuck y'all niggas. Listen, busting from behind. I'm just saying, like you have to
spanking.
that's constantly spiking in behind Bua. But you have to understand that sometimes it's just like you guys are saying, it's not the place for it, and how you do it does matter. I don't think doing it in the fashion that he's doing it helps him in any way. He could get, picked up by the Jazz. Another team could look at him, but I don't think so. I think once this much comes out about what he was doing and how he was acting, a lot of guys in the NBA are friends with each other too. So you got to think about to what extent did they talk to their friends that's on other teams, and then their team, that boy went and talked to their front of their guy, that coach, like, yo, this nigga over there crazy. Like, I'm glad we ain't got nobody on the team like that doing this shit. And then they go talk to the owner, like, yeah, don't ever trade for this motherfucker. So he kind of hurts himself in multiple fashions. But turn it around, bro.
Yeah, turn it around.
Turn it around.
All right. The next person we got is Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas is consistently crashing out on Michael Jordan, and everybody was like, man, he's upset about the 92 Dream Team. And Mike kept him off the Dream Team. But Boo-Wop, my brother Boo-Wop,
found some footage.
I'm just gonna. It's a bit lengthy for podcast, whatever. But you got to watch it to get it.
No copyrights. No copyrights.
The best. Skills are so unbelievable in terms of his quickness, his strength, his jumping ability, his touch, and also his knowledge and understanding for the game. He by far, is the best I've ever seen. And Irvin's my boy, but Air, yeah.
You gotta come help Boy right there. You can't let him stay down in the post trying to guard Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time.
It ain't like you won. Scottie Pippen couldn't carry the league. Jordan carried the league. We're talking about a guy like yourself carrying the league. So you can't sit there and be like, oh, well, Scott, you know what? I'll let Trump say it.
Scotty didn't have pictures of you or something. What's the deal with Scotty?
Wait a minute. Ho.
Something's going on.
I'm messing with
Michael, did he want him on the team?
Well, I can't speak for Michael, but no, I did not want him on the team.
I don't mind Michael Jordan saying I didn't want Isaiah to be on the Dream Team. I don't mind, if Larry Bird said, I don't want Isaiah to be on the Dream Team. But if Scottie Pippen say, I don't want Isaiah to be on the Dream Team,
that's a problem.
Man, come on. You can't say nothing.
I got a new topic.
You can't get to talk about it and just, the whole Dream Team experience. And again, I got no problems with, the greatest player to ever play say he don't want to play with me, or Magic saying he don't. But anybody below them talking about they don't want to play. Anybody?
Excuse me, Mr. Thomas.
And I say below them?
Anything you want. There's no way you can convince me you wasn't the asshole.
Now, he beat the Detroit Pistons at the end. And then he went on to have his career.
Hold on, y'all in. Whoa.
I'm gonna cut it there because I want to
beat them at the end. Stephen A was about to say, whoa, what are you saying? You guys were done? No, you wasn't. I was just getting started, and Jordan put a fucking zipper on that bitch.
Right. The problem that Isaiah now faces is that
hypocrite.
You claim that Mike was never the greatest basketball player. That's what you said. But we've got more than enough evidence of you saying that he was. But then it turns into something completely different. I forgot about the Scottie Pippen stuff. Because now it also looks like Mike was defending Scottie as well. This is where it gets nasty.
Yeah, speak on it. Free.
So, Isaiah, you look like a hater, dog. Before it was, we had some sympathy.
For you. Yeah, some sympathy.
We had some sympathy for you. Now you just look like an asshole. You do, because clearly you didn't have a problem with not being on the Dream Team when you was talking to those guys.
So,
you said
Grant Hill, Chris Webber, who was that? Reggie Miller. Was Shaq on that episode? I used to watch Open Court.
You said that you didn't have a problem if Magic, Bird, and Jordan didn't want you on the team, but you'd be damned if Scottie Pippen said you wasn't on the team.
Anybody below those guys?
Yeah. Like, bruh. But then you turned around and you said Scottie Pippen was better. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let the other guys go.
Yeah, I want to hear Boo out.
So, I found the shit funny. So I'm up scrolling TikTok, whatever, 2 in the morning, bored. And it was just like the first thing I synced was 1989. That's my birth year, And it was just like, it's crazy that he said Jordan was the greatest ever in 89. Like, damn, that's what, year 6 for Jordan? Year 5?
No, that was year
5. Yeah,
year 5.
No rings, 1 MVP. Greatest player you ever seen. Now we fast forward to 2026. I think in that video, or maybe not in that video in particular, but I've seen other videos where he's alluded to how is Jordan even better than Kareem. Why didn't your whole ass think that then in 89?
Reach.
Yep.
You seen Kareem whole career at that time. Why didn't you think that then?
5 years in.
You said Jordan with no rings was the best you ever seen.
No. He didn't say, he said air. He said air.
Air. Bruh. 98. What that was 98 against the Pacers? You're sitting here literally in awe of them. It's what it is. I think it's the same thing with Scotty. It's the same thing with him. They're all, I ain't gonna say all of them, because it's guys like Patrick Ewing that don't be bitter and salty towards Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a little bitter.
I don't think he bitter towards Jordan.
No, he said he was like, look, he said every time I tried to win something, Mike was in the way. College, beat him in Georgia.
For sure. But I think it's still more so. It's not. It don't.
It's a respect thing, but it's a little bitterness.
I think Malone is bitter towards him.
Oh,
he's bitter. I don't think Barkley was bitter towards Jordan. Like even though they're not cool today, I think that's strictly because of the comments that Barkley made towards Jordan as an owner. Because Barkley has never, ever, you know what I'm saying, like he probably at one point in time, and that's natural because it's kind of like what D Wade is saying, right? Like, when he's going against this Pat Bev shit, like he's kind of alluding to the fact that don't know nigga that think they really like that think a nigga better than them. Like if you really think you like that, you don't think a nigga just better than you. You gonna humble that player and be like, yeah, you're a bad boy. But I think on my best day, I got you. And that's competitive nature, and we should respect that because that's a hard pill to just swallow. Pause, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm just openly admit a nigga better than me. That's not easy to do. So,
and it's the thing about that is like the competitive side of you definitely always, I'm better. That's why but that's why Barkley said after they played the Bulls in the finals, like at my best and at your best, I'm better than you. But then he realized.
Realized when his kid told him, Dad, there might be somebody better than you.
No, Chuck Daly told him, and he said that's the best compliment he ever received. He said,
he was second best.
You the second best player in the world.
Mm-hmm. But no, his kid in that finals when he played Jordan, he went home and his kid told him, I think after game 3 or something, his kid told him, Dad, there's one person better than you.
But it's so many
Michael Jordan.
But it's so many phrases that kind of like make you be like on one end, like if you're not first, you're last, right? Like we know that statement is real. Yep. So it's like
racist.
But in everything to a certain extent, like everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody, that's strong, but most and to some degree want to be viewed if I'm doing something, just like we do this podcast. At some point, we want to be known as the best to do it. Yep. It's natural.
That's what in your heart. You don't do anything with the expectation to be the most mediocre nigga ever.
Oh God. Well, like long as I be second best, I'm cool with that. Like nobody Nobody does that.
Nobody.
So it's understandable for motherfuckers to feel how they feel and talk the shit they talk. But the reality is you at least need to be in that breath. You at least need to be, that's why I think D-Wade do have a problem with a guy like Pat Bev talking like he talking like, bro, you just really not on that level to be talking how you talking, like definitive talks, absolute talks and shit like that. No, I get you got an opinion, but it's the way you saying it, and it's not cool. Like, you never really played me at my best. You don't even know what I'm really like. He feel that way, like, and that's understandable. I think that's more reasonable than how way Pat Bev going about it. Like, but back to this Isaiah shit. Like, I think with players like Isaiah Thomas, he just got lost in the sauce. We know Jordan stole the city. As soon as he arrived, stole the city. It's over with. It's my city.
But he didn't even care then, though. He didn't even care.
Is Isaiah Thomas right now, when we talk Chicago athletes, where is he? Is he in the top 5?
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
He's not far as like when you say from Chicago, yes, but like
I'm just saying,
like
I'm just talking about
Chicago. He's not bigger than Jordan. Not bigger than Walter Payton.
D Rose. He's 4.
I don't know if he's 4.
Who else is in Chicago? You got to think the Blackhawks. I'm pretty sure there's a hockey nigga in there somewhere.
Wayne Gretzky. Nah, Wayne.
Nah, I don't think it's a hockey player over him.
Maybe a baseball guy.
Frank Thomas?
Man. I don't know if Isaiah is bigger than Sammy Sosa, to be honest.
I was gonna say, didn't Sammy Sosa play?
Oh no, Ryan Sandberg.
Bro, yeah.
He just moving down the goddamn list. What y'all doing to him?
Yeah, we just naming too many people that
he ain't never gonna come on the show. Tell Rand don't watch this. Tell Rand don't watch this episode.
Bro. Sammy Sosa was that dude in Chicago.
Yeah.
Tell Rand not to watch this episode, boy.
No, Rand coming back.
Isaiah Thomas not gonna want to come up here.
Listen,
it's not disrespect. It's just
not really disrespect.
Honestly, it don't have to be disrespect with him. This nigga,
Zeke. I wish Zeke was on the pod, right? I'd be like, Zeke, what you gonna say?
Zeke went like this. He had a switch, and he was like, Jordan, best ever. No, he not. So
like, bro, you would have had to say that. That's my problem. The problem is people don't realize like what they're saying. Like, bro, you're on camera. You know.
Nah, he probably gonna come on like, look, you can't ask me about this. You can't ask me about this. You can't ask me about this. I saw your little video. Don't ask me about 1989.
Speaking of which, a quick pause, real quick. Just want to say something, just because of what you just said. Thank you for all these podcasts for showing us that From the Sidelines has been the best podcast the last like 3-4 years. Because everything that is happening right now, we was doing that shit 3-4 years ago. So thank you very much. Cam Newton with the Jason Whitlock and all that other shit, we was on it. Just understand, just so everybody understands, we told y'all this is what we do. This is what we do. And Cam, Goofy, you can control what people say on your podcast because it's your fucking podcast. Okay, you can go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, I just think it's a thing. It's a common thing with some of these players. Like they're taking advantage of the platforms that's out there right now, and they're coming out telling their stories, which is cool. But you do know we live in a society where people gonna fact check you.
Listen, you can't. Isaiah Thomas just had happened to him with Rashard McCain had happened to him a couple of weeks ago with Charles Villanueva and them cats and Raymond Felton when they started pulling out the receipts.
You can't change the narrative, bro.
And it's crazy, right? Because you telling me that somebody just clipped that shit up? No, that shit was out there. People knew that shit. It's just nobody was like, oh, let's pay attention to it. Let's pay attention to what Isaiah was saying back then and what he's saying now. People don't care because it goes to the backing of the pushing LeBron debate. he's the GOAT, and Isaiah Thomas is saying this about Michael Jordan. So how could he be the GOAT if this guy was saying this and they was old and Michael this and he's getting, now you're getting it from the guy who apparently just showed us a 2-minute video of him saying that Michael was the best he ever seen and was drooling over the guy like he wanted the SMD. But you know, you gotta somehow, some way get over some stuff.
Like it's hard though. This is the problem. It's hard to get over this. This is why, again, you have
what is he getting over?
You have a teammate of Michael Jordan that won 6 titles with him, basically running around here trying to debunk who Jordan was. Like
don't hold Grant that same conversation because he's been a dumbass himself. So
in Horace, I would say to a less degree, but Scotty is just, to me,
Scotty's being nasty.
Scotty is being so ungrateful.
But that's fucking so wild because you could do the same video with Scotty.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, the same video we just had with Isaiah Thomas, you can do with Scotty.
Bro.
But where did Scotty change at? Was it
the last dance? Everything changed. The last dance happened.
Was it
that last dance? That, and again, this is it's stupid, bro. Like,
but wasn't Pippen in the last dance? I never watched it.
Yeah, but it's just stupid, bro. Like when you watch, for one, everybody knew the last dance was going to be featured around Michael motherfucking Jordan. Like
Michael Jeffrey motherfucking Jordan.
Like what is the problem here? Like, damn, why don't y'all, like, Scotty, why didn't you just enjoy the ride like you was enjoying it the whole time you was there? You was just enjoying
living it out the moment, nigga, but now you don't want to live the moment.
It's crazy when you call him, oh, he wasn't a great teammate. Was he not a great teammate when you was on camera with your foot in the air wearing a pair of Jordans, telling the nigga come back to play? I mean, come on, was he a bad teammate then?
I was gonna bring that up, but you know, I didn't want to say nothing. But
was he a bad teammate when he was out there doing all the bulk of the work, when you was having those back spasms, nigga?
Yeah, when he jumped in the face of fucking Xavier McDaniel when he was punking you, was he a bad teammate then?
Oh, hold on. Don't let me give the LeBron fans some ammo because they're gonna run with this one. Was he a bad teammate when after he won the finals MVP and told you the real MVP, dog? You the real MVP.
That part.
Was he a bad teammate then? Oh, see, y'all mean Jordan.
Doesn't he have a picture?
Jordan even knew Scotty was the MVP of the team. No, that's called. I love you, dog.
That's called being a leader.
Wait, doesn't Scotty have a picture with him hugging Michael with his head on his chest?
Yes.
Okay.
And people use
Scotty
that
was his son.
Meme. People use that. No. The meme is actually Jordan. Scotty hoped Jordan up.
Oh, that was the flu game. There you go.
The flu game.
Yeah,
the flu game. Was he a bad teammate when he played in the flu game?
Bro.
When you had a bad back and was playing like some guy.
You had migraines, nigga. Was he a bad teammate?
Bro, Jordan was a bad teammate just the same way Kobe was a bad teammate to niggas that didn't want to play hard, niggas that didn't want to come to work.
That's why I told that nigga on TikTok. We could tell who Jordan would have been today because of his mentality, who he was here.
Bro,
niggas don't have that here in today's game. Isaiah Thomas, you used to have that, but somewhere along the way, did he fall, bump his head, have an accident, end up in the hospital like Jamie Foxx? I don't know what happened to Isaiah Thomas. Did they clone him? You know, give him a little bit of Kendrick Perkins and Ryan Hollins motherfucking juice. I don't know what they did to that nigga.
I've been saying
he on some other
shit, nigga. Ever since I heard the shit, ever since the niggas started doing this shit seemed perform. Why every moment, every opportunity you get, you bring up this nigga Mike. I told you I don't understand it.
Just on
that
the
shit get on my fucking nerves.
Beetle,
Isaiah, shut up.
Just on the Michelle Beadle podcast. You feel me? Just on the Michelle Beadle podcast.
Go to the KD stuff.
You know, that's what I'm saying. But he just on the Michelle Beadle podcast talking about how KD fits so effortlessly there and what they like. Come on, bro. Like, you couldn't even fit so effortlessly there.
I want to say this because this is the shit that I hate. Because Isaiah Thomas said that if you put Kevin Durant with Tony Kukoc and Pippen and Harper,
why Tony?
They would win 6 championships. But the thing I hate the most about people is that they only talk about the second three-peat team and they completely forget the first one. That first one with Dennis Hobson and Randy Brown and Judd Bushler and fucking Bill Cartwright and all of them niggas. You think Kevin Durant's winning with them? No.
Well, Randy or Judd went on the first repeat.
Yes, there was.
Not Randy Brown. I know Randy Brown for sure was. Maybe Judd might have been on that last one. I don't think he was though. I'm 1,000% sure Randy Brown went on that team.
I'm gonna pull it up. Bulls 91.
The 3 rings with the 3-peat.
All right. Where's this dumbass pitch at? 91 Bulls. No. All right, you right. He wasn't on there.
Cliff Livingston was. Whoever you say his last name. Fuck them.
Fucking BJ. Who is this nigga?
Stacey King.
Yeah, that's Stacey King. Yeah, this team.
Scott Williams.
Kevin Durant is not playing with these niggas.
Yeah,
He's not
even like playing with the niggas he got on his team now.
He's not winning with that team, dog. Like this, he's what Michael Jordan brought to that team is not what Kevin Durant would bring to that team. And Kevin Durant, 7 feet tall. Is he gonna play small forward or fucking center in 91?
That nigga hate his teammates now. He gonna despise them niggas back in the day.
People only think the Bulls situation was a perfect situation because they won.
Because they won.
Perfect, right? They were perfect in a sense, right? Jordan is the main fucking reason why they were perfect.
Like when you talk about floor raisers, the nigga is the ultimate floor raiser.
Like what the fuck? I would say he's the ultimate ceiling raiser.
Yeah,
that's what I would say. Yeah, I would say he's the ultimate. Like if you give Jordan everything he needs to win a title, you're losing. You're losing. If you give me, he didn't have.
But he didn't need that much.
He didn't need that much. I don't think. I think he had enough to win. He just made it happen. I don't think he had just everything you need to win. Because again, it's series where I've seen Scottie Pippen not be whatever people trying to make him be. I've seen this.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this. Definitely in that 98 finals when it matters the most.
He was bad.
That motherfucker was bad. Bad.
He was bad.
Bad. And motherfuckers will go to point. They quick to go point at the 96 finals. Oh, Jordan didn't play well in that final. Did Scottie?
No, he didn't. Like this is, and I think this is the conversation.
But you know when he played well, game 5 of that Blazers, the trouble dropped 23 points or some shit. That's when he played well.
No, the first repeat he was good though. I give him that. The first repeat he was good. I give him that. I'd never take him. He was good number 2. He handled business.
Second three-peat, Scottie Pippen was not that.
Damn, I want to ask a question, but I don't want to throw us off track.
Go ahead, do it. We'll bring it back.
So in the Jordan debate that I was having with the guy on TikTok, I forget what he said, but I know I responded to him and I told him, I said, if you don't think, if you put John Stockton in today's game with his skill of passing, with a power forward or a center that's a good pick and roller, that he could do the same thing today that he did or something similar today that he did now, then you stupid. I know Buap don't agree, but y'all think I'm too far off with that?
No, I think Stockton becomes a slightly better scorer in today's game.
He would have to, yeah.
I said slightly, Buap.
10 points, 10, 15 points, Buap, but 25 assists. You're crazy. Like,
bro,
not too long of a response. Get back to the Jordan.
Honestly, I just don't see that for Stockton because of the way the league is going right now. Not to say that he, again, if a guy like TJ McConnell could be in the league, yes, John Stockton could play in this league.
You are comparing John Stockton to TJ McConnell?
No, I'm not really comparing them. I'm just, yeah, I am.
I knew it. That's the reason I started laughing.
I am.
Nah, Buap, you're wilding.
I am. No, y'all, because what you're doing is, again,
ask the question.
You're trying to make John Stockton still, when you fast forward, I don't agree that if you fast forward every all-time great player into this era, that they just gonna automatically get it. Some guys are.
I said figure it out.
I don't believe that. I don't.
You don't think that John Stockton, with the type of player he was, like, I'm not saying he's a mega. I'm not saying he's an elite basketball player.
Yeah, right.
I'm saying he's going to. I think John Stockton easily comes out in this NBA. He's a walking double-double. He's a 20 and 12 nigga every year.
What? Hell no.
20 assists, 12 points.
I can give you the double-double though. I ain't gonna. I can give you that. I give you double. I still think he averaged what he averaged. I ain't gonna even slide. I ain't gonna do him like that. I think he'll still average what he averaged for the most part. Like, I can see him still putting up like 14 and 11, 14 and 12 in the right situation, because he does have a vision for the game. He's a good point guard. I'm not taking it away from him. I'm mostly talking to the way the game is being played, which is what would ultimately hurt him, because that style of play is not truly in right now. It's just not. They not running pick and rolls at a high clip like that.
What?
That's all they do.
I'm watching the Golden State Cleveland game. You know how many pick and rolls I've seen already?
No. Listen what I'm saying. Like, on some, like, that's just all they doing. Like how him and Karl Malone.
Another pick, another roll.
They're not doing that.
Cleveland is doing it right now with Evan Mobley and Jared.
Yeah,
and Jared Allen.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, yeah, you can do it with certain players. I'm not saying he wouldn't be able to still do it, but I'm saying this is the reality, right? Name me the times they're doing when they're doing pick and rolls, right? A lot of these plays be alley oops, right? Lobs. Mm-hmm. When have you seen John Stockton throw a lob?
Karl Malone, big ass, wasn't getting off the ground like that.
I don't care. Like, that's just what he wasn't doing. Like, I can't just say, well, in this era, he'll be throwing lobs, even though that's not what he was doing. I just can't give him that, because I think that's still.
I mean, at his, I hate doing this and I hate it. So I'm just using it for this argument right now. At his peak, 17 and 14.
There's that word. There goes that word, man.
Steve Nash, to me, it's like, I would say this about Steve Nash, and it correlates kind of like with Jordan and KD. I think Steve Nash is just a more aggressive scorer, though.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not gonna deny that.
That's why I think the difference. I don't think John Stockton is just an aggressive scorer. I'm not saying I don't know if the league would just necessarily make him that either, because that's just what's going on in this era. Like, I don't.
That's what I said. At 17 and 14. He's good for another 3 points in this NBA. You got niggas you got other dudes who are not really good scorers scoring 21, 22 right now.
You're talking about Steve Nash?
No, Stockton.
No. I don't think Stockton is just an aggressive scorer like that.
No, like, that's what I'm saying. 3 points, he can get another 3 fucking.
I knew I should have asked that. I got sidetracked. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just don't see it. I promise you. Not Stockton.
I didn't fucking think about the question and think boo out until I started to ask it.
I was saying, you forgot who you was asking.
It was too late to go, and that's why I said fuck boo out. Boo out probably gonna be like,
I'm stupid. You know that. I'm stupid.
But yeah, Isaiah Thomas, you can't do that, nigga. You can't do that. You can't be flip-floppity on his side, not on his side.
KD is not the leader
alone.
KD is not the leader Jordan was. Jordan led with an iron fist. He wasn't fucking around. You either brought your game, and that was contagious throughout the locker room. He was not playing with your ass. And everybody, they said it on the Last Dance. Like, yeah, was he fun to always play with? No. Fuck no.
Right. And Kevin Durant doesn't keep Dennis Rodman in line.
What? He not going to fly to Vegas and knock on that man door. And
Isaiah said that with them, Dennis was working out in the gym, doing what he's supposed to do. He wasn't the partying type, so he don't know why he was like that with Jordan.
Yeah,
no, that happened before he got to the Bulls.
Yeah,
I know it happened with the Spurs.
Yeah, he was. Dennis Rodman was on the. People don't act like they. That's why it's key to just do your homework, bro. Like if you really do your homework,
Max
you go
Strus
find,
is hitting them
you
shits
go
right now.
find the history of Dennis Rodman. You can find where basically he was almost out the league. He was going to be out the fucking league. People didn't want to fuck with him. He was hot. He was deemed. He's starting to be deemed as uncoachable.
The Spurs said they sent him to the Bulls to sabotage them niggas so that they wouldn't win the championship.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
And Jordan's like, I got him. Went to the casino, got his ass, nigga. Let's go. We're going home.
Bro, Kevin
I'm
Durant.
your daddy.
Kevin, let Scottie Pippen be in that bitch with back spasms and they lose to the Jazz, bro. They lose.
Smoked.
They lose.
Smoked.
Then we talking about, John Stockton and
not even getting out the Eastern Conference Finals. Nigga, foot on the line.
Yeah, well, you got to get to the finals at that point. Do they beat
Foot
the
on
Knicks?
the line, nigga. Everybody
Not
know
with
what I'm
Scotty.
talking about. Foot on the line.
Mel, not with Scotty. We already
Almost
know
seven
that. Not with Scotty.
Bro,
Scotty beat the Knicks.
They do things with Michael Jordan that they don't do with other players. It's like they talk about intangibles for everybody, and then they totally miss or overlook the intangibles of Michael Jordan. Like it's weird. Like his leadership was a very big part of why the Bulls were the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't had to like it, like he said. You ain't had to like it, but that's what it was.
Man, he literally said it. The man came back from retirement. There's new people on the team. Motherfuckers acting like y'all part of the grind here. Boy, what? No. I laid the foundation. What my nigga Frank was say? Brick by brick, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Body
Now
after
be
body.
damned.
After body.
Now be damned.
Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down because you don't like the way another nigga
talk, nigga. Fuck you mean? Nigga, like, we not going for that shit, bro. Jordan been on that. And motherfuckers can act crazy and all this. I love that type of leadership, bro. Do something about it if you don't like it. Shut me up.
Shut me up.
Shut me up. We at practice. Shut me up. And I ain't talking about no fighting shit. Bust my ass on this court. Pause.
Yeah. Do we forget that when Michael Jordan was playing baseball and he had that charity game?
Yo, what?
He had that charity game.
I'm not taking no more pauses, nigga. You say it.
We forget Michael Jordan was playing baseball and had the charity game in '93, and him and Scotty went at it and he bust Scotty's ass.
That's what he wasn't playing. He didn't touch a lick of basketball, right? He just showed up because he missed it.
Yeah, he's playing baseball.
So the same guy on TikTok told me to go watch the games, not just the clips. Go watch the games, nigga. I told him, I said, you don't know who you talking to. Another nigga said, all of us up here is no older than 30.
Fuck, nigga.
And Mel's 65. I don't know what he talking about.
65, nigga.
That's crazy. Relax.
Not 65.
No,
Relax
Mel's
on my
not
boy
65, bro.
over here,
They gonna blow. Oh, he is an old nigga. I knew this nigga was an old nigga.
Yeah.
Mel is not 65, bro.
No.
Hey, but that's a compliment though. My nigga, he said Mel don't look over 30. So if it means like
I'll take
still
that.
one
I'll
of
take
us.
that. I'll be 49 in December. So
He said
still
we sound
one of
like
us.
nigga, that was a nigga on YouTube. He said we sound like we got no IQ up here. That's what he said.
no, nigga, I'm probably older than your pops, nigga.
Man, hey,
No, nigga, no, you younger than this, bro. Don't say you older.
Tell him. I
You
personally.
go tell him on YouTube. Go tell him.
On YouTube. I thought it was a TikToker, but
No, on YouTube. That nigga that said we ain't got no IQ is on YouTube.
No, that's what's up, man. Hey, tell him to have a fucking horrible day.
Horrible day, bastard.
You drive to work and you crash safely.
All the bad things in life happen to you. And
You
only
spin out, but you just land in grass. You know, just scare your ass.
That nigga come up here and test our IQ. How about that?
I've been telling people that for the longest. Anybody get scared when I say that?
Yeah,
I'm about to tell that shit to that nigga. Dan.
I'm gonna tell you why they scared. Because niggas is ugly and dumb. They don't want to come on.
I'm ugly and
Like,
got some
mama,
smart.
that might be the most factual statement I done heard
Right.
nigga, since we started.
Because you gotta put your face in this camera. You can't be ugly and dumb.
You can't be both. Like goddamn. Like
Pick a struggle, man.
It's like, yo, you gotta come with
y'all
your
gotta pick
camera.
a struggle.
We're gonna be like, yo, you gotta come with your camera. Like, but FTSL Moo does it. Moo never has his camera on. Never
don't
has
need
this
it.
camera.
Oh, nigga,
I want to be.
You know what?
I want to be the ghost. I want to be the ghost of Dev. You call him the ghost of Boo. Call me the ghost of Dev.
Right. Oh, yeah.
That's why we don't have a phone number, nigga. That's why because you can't call him. We want your face up.
Nigga, stop playing with
Oh,
me, nigga.
speaking,
Yeah, nigga,
I
I'll
want to
throw
do.
the camera on any time. Nigga, stop playing, bro.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a quick break because this is gonna add in something for what you just said about the camera. But hold on.
Yeah, turn it up, let it ride. It's the wave of the nation. Hot need live radio, future of the vibrations, music streaming, entertainment. We the dream team and sports talk, fire and the mic stay steaming. If you looking for the culture, we the spot. No lie from the sideline, sports where the stats don't die. Tune in, log in. Let me say it one more time. Hot need live radio where the stars all shine.
Yeah, because I wanted to get into this. Real soon, ASAP, my nigga Swift owns Hotney Live Radio that we are on, that you listen to every day throughout the week on Hotney Live Radio. We will be going live on Hotney Radio real soon. And when I say live, I mean live as in the way you see us on YouTube. Cameras up, all that. Hotney Live Radio. That will be happening real soon. He hit me up the other day. We talked about it. He just finalizing all of the shit that we have to do. I just want to talk to the guys. I was supposed to do it in the meeting, but I said, fuck it. He brought it up. I do it right now. So we will be live on camera, Hotney Live Radio, real soon. He said May. So we're about a month away.
Hey, shout out to us. Hold on, I got you.
Yes,
hold
sir.
on. Hey, hold on. There you go, boo. I was about to say, hit the thing.
Yeah. So with that, also we got two more crash outs. We got Andre Iguodala crashed out, and we got Richard Jefferson. Bald head, light skinned niggas been crashing out the last couple weeks, and I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Let's get to Richard Jefferson.
You have game readies, you have Normatechs. There was years ago where players used to not travel. They would not travel commercial. We have eliminated back-to-backs. We now have a week-long all-star break instead of like 3.5 days. Yep. And I remember guys used to have to catch flights, play the last game on Thursday, play in the game on Sunday, and then you would have a game on Tuesday, Wednesday. They have done every single thing. Every team now has sleep staffs. They have extra training staff. When I came into the league, you had 2 doubled as an equipment manager. Now you have a massage therapist to travel with teams. Now guys you want to shorten the season? Like, how much more do we have to make this coddling and all of this stuff go with the players? It makes absolutely no sense. Professional sports is not good on your body. It's supposed to separate the people that can do it from the people that can't do it. And while we do want our best product on the floor, part of greatness is longevity. That's what Michael Jordan, that's what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, that's what LeBron James, all of these guys, we talk about their greatness over a long period of time. And to keep eliminating this and dialing back to the point where it's like there's nothing else for the players to do, I think it is a joke. I think they should never do this. Now, if you were talking about the in-season tournament, I think that's 100% maybe if you wanted to just have a little bit more space. But this right here is the epitome of coddling players to make sure that everything is okay. On top of the fact that players are taking rest days. On top of the fact that they're taking rest days right now. So how are you going to give them rest days and then say, well, we're going to shorten it to 60 games. We're going to shorten it to 70 games. At the end of the day, they're still going to take time off.
Tell them about the money.
The money. Oh, they making all that money.
I don't think anyone else is going to be
These are the teams. These are the owners need to get on these. It's not just the players. Don't say the players. It's literally, I've seen guys have a thumb injury and not be able to play in back-to-back because they didn't want their conditioning to be off. Right? Like, if you have a thumb injury, you should be in conditioning. And I'm going to stop because I'm getting too excited here. But the fact that we want to talk about shortening the season now with all of this stuff, you tore your ACL. I've missed time before this. And it ain't just because of that. If guys aren't conditioning 24 hours a day to make sure that their bodies are taken care of, that's on them and that's on the team. But shortening the season, you're going to mess with records. You're going to mess with numbers. You're going to mess with so much of our basketball because this group or the way that's handled right now can't handle it. I'm off that.
Yeah, and carry on.
In short, what my light-skinned brother, my light-skinned bald nigga said, y'all niggas is pussies.
There you go, man. Bald nigga.
Bald nigga. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I ain't gonna
Play
lie.
the ball, nigga. Say
I
the ball.
fuck with that,
I
gang.
was gonna say, on my mama, Richard Jefferson, on my
Yo,
mama.
Richard did go off though. But I mean,
gang.
we talked about this a couple of times in you know how different players were built back then to how they're built now. Now, even if we don't agree, right, that players are more skilled and more athletic in today's game, right? Even if we don't agree, let's say they are. What they don't have is the fortitude in their bodies to play 82 fucking games or 80 games.
The strength.
79 games. Because that's what these niggas was playing back in the day. Not everybody, but majority of your stars or all of your stars was playing this if they were not injured. If them niggas had ticky-tack injuries or ticky-tack this hurt, ticky-tack that hurt, nigga, they played. I told you, back in the fucking early 2000s, nigga, I prayed on a sprained ankle 3 days in a row and sprained it all 3 days. All 3 days, I re-sprained the motherfucker. You feel me? And I kept playing. I don't care. My dad said, you gonna break your ankle. I don't give a fuck, let it break. That's how we were built then. They aren't built that way. And I'm not saying some of you guys, oh, it's not the smart way to go about it. Your body, nigga, their bodies. Michael Jordan's body's still intact. He's still busting niggas' ass at 75 years old. What we talking about? Bird with all those back injuries still walking straight. What we talking about? It's only Sam Bowie's legs who's not. It's not the same.
It's bigger than that though, bro. It's
Marquise.
You know what it
soft.
is. It's not even soft, bro. I'm telling you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. The love of the game is gone.
Oh, 100%. We said that.
I agree with that.
The love of the game.
The love, but you know what's replaced by Boo?
Money.
The love of the money.
Money.
It's lifestyle.
Because nigga, I could be the best. I could be the best and go in this league and either be like, yo, I'm gonna go after championships. Gonna be 3 championships. I'll put my name in history. They'll never be able to speak basketball without me. Or I could go and make, and relatively in today's game, you can make you the best. You Jason Tatum, nigga. You can make around $1 billion. They talking about he the first person to make $1 billion. Him and JB.
But Tatum has JB, no?
Bro.
Right, but that came. But let's say if you don't, let's say if you don't, you can still.
We don't question Tatum's love of the game.
I'm just saying, if it's Tatum, we don't question his love. We know he loves the game. He's a Kobe guy, so you have to love the game. If you're a Kobe guy, you feel me? Like he's even wearing 24 purple in the playoffs.
No, I'm gonna set you up. Does James Harden love the game?
No.
I think he do.
No, you don't. I'm watching him right now. He don't love it.
I think he loves the lifestyle that comes with the game.
Exactly.
He love both.
Exactly.
I think he love both.
Yeah, we love them scribbles.
I think he love both.
Sorry, I was speaking for
Listen, that is true, Mark. That is true.
I'm not gonna hijack this with that comment. I'm not gonna do it.
You're crazy.
He says, why is LeBron playing 100 years? He's asking, like, why is this nigga like not enjoying the process? Like he's supposed to retire by now. Yes.
Over 19 years, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar made $7 million in the NBA.
Right. How much Lord Dame made?
Need I say fucking more?
Off the court, nigga.
Right.
The players back then played basketball for the love of the game.
Hold on. How much was Jordan
Players
making his last 3
today
years?
don't play. Huh?
How much was Jordan making his last 3 years on the Bulls?
His last 2 years. His last 2 years.
He's making $30 million a year.
Yeah.
So,
but prior to that,
and we all
it was
understand
about $3 million a year.
All understand that the money was different. Money that was a lot of money even in that time. We understand all of that, but the reality is the players love the game more, bro. Yes, that when people say shit like they was plumbers, they were. Some niggas didn't make enough money.
You know why that I'm gonna say. You know why that comment?
Them
really
niggas went and fixed the plumbing, and then came and
played
a job in the basketball.
That's what I was just about to say. You got to understand, niggas who play Moolish would understand this. They make fun of 37U football and basketball and other shit, but them niggas love the game. That's why they
love the game. Exactly. And they got to go to work on Monday.
Do you know how much you got to love football to play that shit as a recreation?
Yeah. When that guy's got to go to work on Monday, man.
Yeah. I got a game on Saturday at 5 o'clock.
I love the guy who commentate that shit. That nigga funny as hell.
Do you know how much you gotta love basketball to be at Planet Fitness and LA Fitness and all these
I'm
places.
trying to get back to it. Nigga.
Just
That's what I'm
get
trying to get
one.
back to.
You love the game, dog.
Yeah.
Bro, this is to me what get glossed over about a guy like Jordan. The man had in his contract for the love of the game.
The love of the game clause. That's what they called it.
Meaning, I could be riding down the highway, see a nigga shooting a ball, pull over.
And I can play without no problem.
And I'm going to get paid because I'm that good. And on top of that, I just love basketball. I can't.
Now tell me who else had that clause.
I cannot help it. I see a nigga hooping. I want to hoop.
Tell me who else had that clause.
Yep.
What? Nobody else is going to do that because nobody else loves the game that much.
Maybe
That's the
Charles
reality.
did it, he would have had
Because if LeBron James loved the game that much, he would put that in his clause. That sometimes I just be walking past shit and niggas be like, LeBron, you really ain't like that. What? Because I guarantee you, if you told Jordan that he walking past somebody in 91, motherfucker talking about, yeah, you ain't like that. What?
Which happened at the Rucker, but you know.
Bro, I'm not even saying LeBron don't love the game. What I'm saying is just a testament to how much Jordan loved the game. It's
If LeBron loved the game, he would have left the game 2-3 years ago and allowed the game to progress past it. Because that's what, because you're now passing it off to the younger guys. Because the problem is the younger guys are going to be young guys when LeBron leaves. They're going to be old niggas.
Old niggas.
You got to allow those guys to now take what you had and flourish and grow it from where you stopped. But if he's playing, he's going to keep playing till he's fucking 45, 46 years old. What does that do to Ant? Ant going to be in his 10th year. What does that do for Ant Edwards? I know he's not going
to play through 50.
Yeah, it's like you're not allowing the Wembys of the world, the Lucas, the Ants, who else? The Cades, what's his name? We just saw Jason Tatum's and allow these motherfuckers to start doing what they do.
And then you LeBron lovers, we already ready for y'all rebuttal. Oh, if you could do it, you would do it. Why wouldn't you do it? Like, bro,
maybe because I love my family, I want to spend some time with my goddamn kids after playing for fucking 20 years.
That too, but on top of that, it's like it's contradicting of LeBron. Because if I felt like I was the GOAT, I would have retired.
I'm laying the cleats up. I'm done. I'm
done enough, nigga.
I'm done.
That's what Jordan did after the sixth one. He said, I've done enough.
What else do I have to prove? If
Jordan
I feel like
he
I'm
had more to prove.
I'm the GOAT.
Bill, my guy, Bill, you know, his 11. If he thought he had to do that, trust me, Jordan would have been in shape and his body would have been right for him to do it. But he never, I don't think Jordan felt like he needed 11 rings to surpass Bill.
No, what Jordan did is he let the people tell his narrative where LeBron tells his narrative.
His narrative.
Exactly.
Jordan let the people tell his narrative.
And that was the argument that I was having about that same thing. It was just like when Jordan, because everybody took Jordan's comments on Gayle King completely wrong. It's weird how people, we can all hear the same thing, but then take it and flip it around. By Jordan saying there is no GOAT, what he's telling you is we don't play against each other.
But he's been saying that for years.
We don't play against each other, so it's hard to say who's the greatest of all time. And what Jordan is also doing, he's allowing the past to be great, his time to be great, and then the future to be great. That's what he's doing. He's not conceding the greatness to LeBron. That is not what he's doing. He's allowing
my time has come,
barbershop,
and it is done.
People on the podcast. That's for us to say this one's the GOAT. This one's the GOAT. That's for us to. He's not supposed to do that because if he does it, it's disrespectful to everybody who he's played with and in the league that he was in to say that. Oh yeah, I'm better than all you niggas. It's disrespectful.
But Jordan's been saying that for years, though, that there's no GOAT. And how could he say he was better than Bill when he didn't play against him? How could Bill say Kareem said he was better when they didn't play against each other. And that's why I say I hate comparing guys from other eras, is because that's why you never catch me comparing really. If we're doing a game show where you'll bring them to the era or some shit, then yeah, that's a fun little game where we can mix it up. But we're having serious debates about guys coming to different eras and different positions being stacked up against different positions from different eras. We can't really have that debate because, like Mel said earlier in the podcast, for a Larry Bird or small forwards back in the day, their role was defined. For small forwards, power forwards, whatever, their role isn't defined today. I could have a stretch 4, stretch 5, or stretch 7, 8, 9, 10.
So let me give it to this example, right? We all fathers, right?
Yes.
And imagine everybody in the world told you were a good father except for your child. Would it matter?
Would it matter?
If everybody in the world except for your own child felt that way, it wouldn't matter. Exactly.
No.
So that's the equivalency to me of what Jordan is essentially doing. I can know I'm a bad motherfucker, but it's the people that decide who the baddest. It's the people.
Yeah.
And currently, into this day, 20 years, 20, it's been what? 20,
30 years.
Almost 25 years.
Almost 30.
Since the man laced them up.
Oh, since I'm going since 03.
Right,
okay.
right. So he's still viewed as the GOAT. And it's because largely this is what the people feel. And he has never, ever came out and ever said, hey, I'm the best. Never. Never.
He's been consistent with that.
Even like people come out and talk about the locker room talk, which is weird, because these are teammates that's trying to, again, this is the podcast culture, right? Everybody want to tell their stories. And I got a story to tell, and we love it. Content. We love it. Thank you. Because we need this shit. We get to dissect what you guys are talking about in X, Y, and Z. But at the same time, bro, like, Jordan may have told people, like, yeah, ain't nobody fucking with me. I just said that to people. Of course.
That's different, but that's not saying but that's different. Like, if I'm getting on, like when he said about Clyde Drexler, he said, no. He said, I didn't want people saying that me and him was on the same level.
Yeah.
Like, and people to know he was better than him.
Yeah, but he never said that Clyde wasn't a good basketball player. He just said, I got offended that people were comparing him to me.
Yeah, but that's still implying that I'm better than you too when you say that.
But that's the competitor in him. So that's what he has to do.
But that's just the competitor in him in the moment, because he don't think nobody with him though. Like, that's just the reality in the moment of what I'm seeing and what's going on. No, nobody fucking with me. That's what he meant.
Right. And he has to, he know that's what I took it personally means. He had to put a battery in his back to go do what he did.
Yeah.
Yep. There it goes. I took that personally.
But that's the beauty of being a competitor. You supposed to find shit like that to whatever it is, to whatever you got to do to make you go to that next level on a motherfucker. Like, you have to do that sometimes. That's always been what separated the goods from the great.
Every single time.
That's always been that.
Kevin Garnett did it.
Shaq did it.
All of them do it.
Yeah,
all of them.
David Robinson never would sign my autograph when I was a kid.
Shaq made up a story to do something.
Yeah, about then.
He made that shit up. Didn't even care. Kobe at 14 had a kill list. Like, what the fuck?
You got to be delusional. Your delusion has to be so strong. Your delusion has to be so strong that it motivates you.
Gotta tell you.
In a way, yeah.
KG knows damn well he don't understand German. He said, then Dirk called me the N-word in German. Like, Paul Pierce, like, bro, no, he didn't. Yeah, he did.
It's just gonna forever be levels to this shit, bro. Like, Kevin Durant on the Chicago Bulls, bro. Like, I'm gonna be nice. I would say maybe the first 3P, because I think that team was a little bit better than what people actually. I honestly think the first 3P is better than the second 3P team. Honestly, that's my honest opinion. Jordan was better. Scotty was better.
Mike was better, yeah.
But Scotty was better. That's what made it.
Mike and Scotty were better.
That's before the
Mike. That's peak Mike. Yeah. Then you got peak Scotty. Horace Grant was a solid number 3.
But that's why I say
Horace was better than James Rodman.
But that's why I say the supporting cast didn't have to be as good as the supporting cast was in the second 3-peat.
No, because they was at the apex. That's
because
why.
Mike and Scotty were
at
the apex predators. They were apex predators.
They was at the apex.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it because we talking about Chicago in the 90s. I think they're gonna beat that nigga ass.
But I don't think Kevin Durant plays defense like Mike.
He don't.
I don't even think they're gonna respect him on the court because he's not that.
But have put him in help defense.
I'm still looking at who Kevin.
Still
Durant
a center
is.
back then too, Mel. So listen, that's a change. Now KD going against the Hakeems. You know,
no, but I still got to be realistic. Like Kevin Durant in that role, you know, what does he play?
But what does Scottie Pippen play then?
Scotty will still be Scotty because Kevin Durant.
No, what position is KD playing?
Oh,
he can't play the small forward at 7'2". He's going to center, and he's gonna have to play against Hakeem. He's gonna match him against Hakeem.
I get what you're saying too. That's another conversation.
Games are different. Seven feet guys wasn't stretching the floor back then.
I understand that, but I'm just still gotta kind of give him his play style, and he might just have to be a unicorn, right? I'm gonna just give him he's a unicorn in the 90s. I just got
in 91. That nigga's not. Does he have the freedom to do the things that he does? That's the only problem. That's why I say that's the biggest problem.
He would still be essentially operating in the mid range. In the mid post, he would still be doing things from a triangle. So, like, he just would be gifted than most players from that area at that time. He would just be gifted. He'd be a unicorn, right?
But like I said, what does he play though? Does he play the 3 to 4 to 5?
I would say he would play the 4.
So you have no Horace Grant now. Who plays the 2? If you don't got Jordan, who plays the 2?
So
that's where it gets dicey. That's what I'm saying.
So let's say like but that's the only part. It's so hypothetical. Like the roles was so defined back then. So it's just
that's where it gets fucking nasty.
It's nasty. Like it's just all nasty. You right, because that's what I said about LeBron. Like I don't think you can even play Horace Grant if you swap Jordan and LeBron. I don't think you can play Horace Grant. Like how do you play Horace Grant?
Because he clogs the paint.
Like I don't see it. I don't see it.
The floor.
Exactly. You need Horace Grant to stretch the floor, and he can't play center. So it's just like I don't know what's going on here, bro.
Yeah, that's why those talks. They just think, we take a great player and drop him somewhere. And like, you can't do it because you do have to take into consideration how the league was being played back then. You just have to.
And nobody's really going to take Kevin Durant seriously when it comes to his leadership. Because we're talking about putting him in a Jordan role, right? So this is somebody who's trying to come from a place of leadership. And you got to understand.
7'2" guard, bro.
Well, but you got to understand, like, not a lot of the way that he plays, right? Like, and the way that the type of person that he is, he's always came out and said he's not a leader. He doesn't want to be a leader. He just wants to hoop. They're not going for that in the 90s, nigga. Demand the court. Demand your leadership, nigga. If you just want to hoop, then we'll put you in a role for that. But
Jordan
if you look at as
he came into the Bulls when niggas were doing crack.
So
what do you think Kevin Durant gonna do?
But if we being honest about the type of if we being honest, the type of player that Kevin Durant truly is, at heart, he plays more like the 2 guard.
That's true.
He plays it, but his body frame changes. His body frame doesn't allow that in the 90s.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. Like, he would be the first 7'2" guard in it ever. Like, he's never been a 2 guard. Like, he's never been listed.
You can't tell me that Phil's putting him at the 2.
But I'm saying
we don't. That's the thing. We don't know.
Problem. We don't even know what they're gonna do. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, even in
center,
regardless of where they put him, I just don't think that the way that he is, people are gonna respect that type of play.
But
like, they're gonna look at him like, nah, nigga, you better fucking fall in, or we gonna beat your ass in the locker room. And then on top of that, we got to think about how he is on the court, like how he actually plays. He can be
Very passive.
not even that. Not even that. If you look at KD's game, especially when he feels like he's on or feels like he wants the ball or feels like he's got it, that nigga is aggressive as shit and he gets to talking shit and barking at his teammates and all this stuff. Niggas ain't going for that shit in the 90s. Nigga, they slap the fuck out you. They're just not going for that type of shit. You feel me? Like, and if it's not looked at as a leadership type of thing, like a Michael Jordan, like a Kobe Bryant, they're not respecting that. And you're gonna get iced out or freezed out real quickly. Especially if you coming in with the cool, chill, like, oh, I just want to hoop and I'm not trying to do this, I'm not trying to do that, I'm not looked at as a leader. But then on the court, when you so-called feeling it, now you want to be the leader. Now you want to, hey, give me the ball. Hey, give me the ball. Hey, that was my shot. I've seen this nigga do it on my team. I've seen it do it on the Rockets this year. I've seen him do it on Brooklyn. He does that. And that's what rubs a lot of teammates the wrong way when they look at him like, bruh, how you going to sit up there and say that you don't want to be a leader and you just want to hoop? But in crunch time, in this time, now you're trying to lead. Now you're trying to lead in this moment, but nigga, you wasn't leading all season. What the fuck, what you doing? Niggas ain't going for that in the 90s, bro. They going to look at him like he's crazy. And in the locker room, it's going to be up because it's not like where it is now to where it's detrimental to the team. And nah, they used to catch fades in the locker room. And I don't think he bout that. I think Jordan back in the day is like, hey, get down or lay down type shit. And I'm willing to die about this. You feel me? I don't think KD like that. You feel me? So when people say, oh, we're just gonna insert KD and with his scoring ability and him being 7 foot, yeah, all that shit is nice. Until his teammates look at him like he crazy. Then what he gonna do? Like legitimately, what is he going to do? Because you ain't the leader.
I don't think he would have a problem. Like, cause the thing about Kevin Durant, bro, like I promise you, like most locker rooms he going in, he probably is destroying cats.
But it's not about. I don't think we're not questioning Kevin Durant, the basketball player. I know questioning Kevin Durant, the leader guy.
Yes,
like you can't can he go out there and score 30 and do all that? Yeah, but is he going to lead those teams the way that Jordan did? Bro, that's the problem.
Is people don't want to admit the truth, bro, and that's what's most scariest about like this generation of people in general. Like fuck everything. It's something to be said when people say they fear the player.
Yes,
something that needs to be said about that. You can call it dick riding. Oh, they be dick riding Jordan and blah blah blah. And they just you were scared of a grown ass man. Yeah, they were scared.
Yeah, because you got the thing about it, y'all don't that we grew up in a totally different time.
They were scared of Kobe.
Because it's different when you deal with a nigga who talk that shit and then he can back it up. It's totally different. When Steve Smith, this is my favorite Jordan story. He said he was playing the Bulls in Miami. He said Jordan made his first shot and said, all right, 38. Went down, made another shot, said 36. Made another shot, said 34. Motherfucker, Steve Smith said, wait a minute. Motherfucker, you came in here and told me you were going to drop 40 on, and he started counting backwards. Mm-hmm. Backwards. He scored 46 in that game.
He got in the negatives on the ass.
Like, do you know how ignorant you got to be to go in there, tell him up, and say, look, I'm going to score 40 tonight, and count backwards. He wasn't going like, yeah, I'm going to score this. Da-da-da-da. No. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to count backwards just so you know where I started from. Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's just levels to this shit, bro. Like, and I love Jordan and the competitor that he was. I still think, for me personally, I think Kobe was even more like cynical with that shit.
Because Kobe took them, he took the Jordan mentality and gave it a name and became a psychopath. The Mamba mentality is just Jordan, and he added to it.
Like intensified it, because the difference between Kobe and Jordan, Kobe only cared about basketball. Jordan just want to beat you at everything. Golf, tennis, whatever it is. Like whatever, he's just a competitor. Where Kobe just loves basketball. That's why I always say Kobe should be the logo for the NBA, because he just loved basketball.
I agree with that. And the thing that what made it, See, Mike was a freak. Like Mike was athletically crazy. Kobe had to work really, really hard to be what he was. So that's what drove his insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Because he worked his ass off.
I forget. I think the coach name, he was assistant coach or something like that. Phil Handy. He told a story like, and he said like he asked Kobe like why the way he is with the teammates and why he's so hard on players, and Kobe looked him right in the eyes and told his ass like, I come in this motherfucker every day, busting my ass. Niggas in this bitch 20 minutes late to practice, leaving early. Nigga, I'm one of the best players in the motherfucking world. And I show up. You niggas don't even, like, you're just happy to be here, huh?
Yep.
Happy to be here, huh? No, gang. That's my problem with a lot of these NBA players. They get so complacent, bro. Like, that's they shortcomings, bro. Like, if you made it to the league, bro, the bare minimum you can do is just bust your ass and work your ass off. Shout out to
if you want to be there, motherfucker.
But we all understand too, like it is some players that may have bust their ass and still didn't get into the league and whatever. Like maybe it wasn't good enough, or maybe it was just a unfortunate timing and things of that nature, whatever may have been the case. Because that is it is people out there that truly dedicated themselves to the craft and tried to get there and did all the right things and just was unfortunate. But it is players that have all the tools and, you know what I'm saying, all the backings and just don't work hard and they come on podcasts and tell you later on in life, like, yeah, you know, I was just fucking kicking it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? Woo up the bam, man. Like for a motherfucker like Kobe who had an NBA dad, you know what I'm saying, and could have been like cocky. A lot of kids be cocky, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like my dad made the NBA and no, I want to be the best ever. Ever. That's Kobe's mentality. He wanted to be the best ever. Like, and I know Jordan felt that way. He just but I think Jordan just really just wanted to be the best at all times, like in the moment, like really, like just in the moment.
Like that game, that moment, I'm just going to be better than you. And he took it one game at a time. Every game was game 7.
Yes. I think that's the difference. But that's the beauty of Jordan, though. That's why you have a Kobe Bryant. That's why you have a Kobe Bryant. You don't have a Kobe Bryant without Michael Jordan. Jordan gave the blueprint. This is what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm here to kill you. Every night, every day, every time you see me, I'm here to kill you.
Mm-hmm. Strap it up.
Let's go.
Right. Let's do this shit.
All right. I got one more. We're gonna make the Iguodala one quick, and then we're gonna get to the Rondo conversation.
I'm afraid that we're trying to grow it at our detriment. Y'all are traveling out of this world. I sit in front of my TV and it's Andre Miller's fault. Because whenever someone travels on the court, he would yell, travel. And I have this habit. I'll just be sitting watching the game and I'll be like, travel. And I'll just yell it. I'll be at games. I'll be like, travel. And I'll be like, oh, my bad. I can't help How are we traveling like this? Y'all traveling. You pick up your pivot foot, then this crab dribble thing. I can crab dribble and get like 6 steps in. But it's to grow the game, right?
That's not growing the game.
To them it is, though.
To who?
Whoever's allowing it, which I'm just going to blame. I'm spade to spade. I'm blaming the league.
It's not because
like in terms of the way it's officiated.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Why we? Come on.
If you're going to say that's growing the game, but like no other league is refereeing the way, like calling that stuff the way we're calling it.
But the NFL has their version of it, which is
we're not
you better not touch the quarterback. It's like that's the strongest asset to NFL. It's hard to find a top-tier quarterback. Like, that's the most important position. If you don't have a quarterback, you cannot win.
So then when some people do a certain move.
Okay. The conversation was not, it's crazy because I had this conversation with my cousin earlier in the week where the NBA wants to grow the league globally. Of course, that's what they want to do. But are they doing it at the detriment of the style of play? Is the game aesthetically pleasing today? Because we always hear, oh, it was better back in the 90s and da-da-da-da. Do we want to see scores 90 to 75, or are we cool with the 165 to 159, or is there a happy medium where the fans can get what they want and the league can get what they want?
I think there's a happy medium, but I think if we're looking at it how the NBA is looking at it, the NBA is all about entertainment, and I think they're going to keep following whatever recipe works to get more people to watch, and everybody loves this game. I mean, there's a lot of people that watch 90s basketball that's fans of today's game and how it's played. I don't know where we'll rank as in the best game played, because I had a guy say that to me on TikTok. This is the best basketball we ever seen being played. I don't know. I would like to see a more defensive balance, but these guys are talented. Could the offensive talent be more than the defensive talent? I don't know, but
that was part of what
Crab Stebbling taking
is that
7 steps. Giannis.
The rules allow them to look better than what we've used to, because, like you said, with the crab, if he can get an extra 6 steps in off the crab dribble, you couldn't do that back in the 90s. They blown that whistle right off the rip. The Euro step.
I also understand him saying, the other guy saying that what other Iguodala, what other league is officiating, or Brunson, what other league is officiating the way the NBA is officiating. Like, there ain't no league you can hold to that standard, right? The NFL, but we're talking basketball.
And even MLB, like, they doing challenges and all type of shit now.
Right. Challenges is fine with me, but letting a guy fucking 7-step his way because it's a gather step.
So
that's the problem. I think that's what Iguodala is touching on, like allowing a guy to crab dribble when he could get all these extra steps in. Guys taking 6 steps on a gather step, then there 2 to get to the basket. Like, this is what we're seeing over and over. And we had this conversation, I believe, three times in the last 6 months about the walking, the traveling and stuff.
Because we're ahead of schedule. Like he's trying to say, it's always going to come back to we're ahead of the game. It's always going to come back.
No bullshit. But I think for the most part, right? Obviously, the NBA is a business. We know they into just whatever. And sadly to say, like, before trending became a thing, they've been into what's working for the NBA. That's what the market, like, that's what it is. Sad to say, at one point in time, what was working for the NBA? Racism. Magic versus Bird.
Black nigga, white nigga.
So
Mel pulling out the niggas.
We know what the fuck going on, bro. We not finna play dumb.
But I'm not to cut you off, but take it a little deeper. The fans was racist. I'm tired of seeing all these five starting black guys.
We knew that.
The Great White Hope. The name comes from Larry being white.
We already know that. But
it's intertwined on the basketball side and the fan side.
But like with the Celtics in particular, like, they were mostly white players. Yes. McHale, Bird, Danny Ainge.
Robert Parrish was a white guy. Dressed up in blackface.
But no, we know they had some key black players on the team. I'm saying though, like, but they were kind of viewed as the white team, and like, it was what it was. 3 of the starters were white guys. Now with the Lakers, I don't think it was no white starter.
Hell no.
Wasn't. So it's just what the league, they don't want to. Of course, the league ain't gonna ever come out and be like, yeah, that's why they ain't gonna ever have us do no halftime shows, because they know we gonna expose we ain't gonna never be at no NBA game halftime. They know. They know Wop can't control himself. I'm just gonna call it what it was. Yeah, y'all marking up that shit.
They firing Boo-Wop live on fucking.
They're gonna be like, we're gonna go to commercial break right now.
This nigga Mike can get him out.
They not even letting Mel in the fucking building. Fuck y'all.
Mel is GX.
They got Mel in the building.
I'm very corporate and buttoned up.
Mel is DX. When Bishop Man barred him from the arena and they took over the production truck. That's Mel. Mel gonna take over the production truck.
I'm very buttoned up.
I'm from ESPN now.
Hey, I can't think of the movie. I can't think of the movie where dude gave his ID and they was like, no, I think it was Jackie Promoters or one of the movies. As soon as he scanned his ID, like, oh, whoa, wait, hell no. As soon as mail show up, all his TikToks popping up. He done. All his shit popping up. Like, no, you're not allowed in the building.
No. So right, I'm gonna shave. I'm gonna get a wig. I'm gonna get the old Beckham. What they call them, the hair units. I'm gonna get the Odell Beckham. I'm gonna get a little beard. They're not gonna know it's me.
I'm just gonna give you a few of mine. Don't worry about it.
He gonna dress up. He gonna dress up like a Moolich.
Yeah,
I'm gonna turn into a lighter version of Moolich.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a few of mine. You feel me? Don't even worry about it. My boy gonna be outside with it.
That's why we call our shit from the sideline, people. Like, we just telling
gonna
y'all
be
we gonna be on the sideline, but we gonna always keep it real with y'all. Like, we gonna always tell y'all what we feel, even from an organic standpoint. Like, listen, ain't no way, bro. There's no way. I cannot give it to y'all in the row. Pause, Troy.
Pause. Give it to him. What? How many in a row?
No Trojan.
How many in a row?
I say pause, Troy.
No, I told you I'm not taking no pause, nigga. You said it. You said it.
I know. You say it. But you have to say pause, and you feel.
No, you don't. You ain't gotta say no pause. Fucking the YNs made that shit up. I'm not saying no goddamn pause. 35 years old. I ain't saying no goddamn pause.
You just coming
Only
out.
time I'm saying pause is baby. Pause the TV real quick. You get a little longer than I thought grabbing the soda out the refrigerator.
I mean, but they ain't lying though. Niggas just traveling. Like, they for surely walk.
Let's get to Troy. You take it. I'll let you do the
player versus player.
Player versus
all right, player versus player. Buop had I think it was Buop who sent us a video of Kendrick Perkins talking about Dame and Rondo, and he basically said that if Dame is a Hall of Famer, then so is Rondo. Do I have that right, Buop?
No, you don't have that right.
All right, what did he say?
I mean, you do have that right. I thought you said Kendrick Perkins have the right to say that. Like,
I'm saying, did I have it right that he said that?
Yeah, that's essentially what he said. And I disagree wholeheartedly.
What part do you disagree with? Because I disagree with part two.
Basically, all of it. Just all of it, because. No, and it's no knock to Rondo. I think Rondo was a good player. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do think Rondo should get in the Hall of Fame. I'm not going to say I don't think he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. I actually think he should get in the Hall of Fame just based off of how the Hall of Fame works, type deal. Like, not like he's just a shoe-in Hall of Fame or nothing like that. I don't think that. Like,
you think Dame is a Hall of Famer?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I asked him that question already before. That's how I knew you was gonna say that. Now, how you think I called you shit before you said it?
Because I value this is how I view like all team sports.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I view it. It's levels to this shit. It's
and he ain't none of them. So
yes, he is. Time out. Don't do that.
Top 75.
Again.
Shouldn't be.
Even if you want to disagree with that, that's fine. That's fine. I have no real quarrels with people that want, because I actually think a guy like Dwight Howard should have been on that list.
100%.
I actually think a guy like Tony Parker could have actually been on that list.
I agree.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, he got left off the list because what he did to Brett Barry.
Troy, don't miss. But as it pertains to Dame, though, I look at his career and I see a guy that made, if I'm not mistaken, 7 All-NBA teams. I know one of them was a first-team All-NBA.
3-4-time NBA three-point champion.
I wouldn't do that. I'm not gonna do the dunk contest and All-Star.
I just don't like this. But
small school.
The thing about it is the NBA All-Star, the NBA Hall of Fame, the bar has dropped so fucking low that yes, he's going to get into the Hall of Fame. for doing absolutely nothing.
I disagree with it dropping low though. I think that it's just still been consistent. Like, because we know the NBA Hall of Fame is just based off what you did in basketball in general. Like, you don't necessarily have to be a great NBA player. You could have had a great college career and make it to the NBA Hall of Fame. You could have been just like that in college. You could have been just like that.
But they don't do it. But no, because Jalen Rose is in the Hall of Fame. Like,
he wasn't just like that in college.
Are you serious right now?
I'm so serious.
Just off the fact, the Fab Five alone should be in the Hall of Fame for what they did in basketball.
He was not the best player on that team. That's my point.
No, on the team in general, for what they did in general on that team. What they did to basketball.
Oh, I agree with the team. If you're talking about should the team be put in the Hall of Fame? For sure. For sure. I'm talking about like say like his individual heroics in college. I don't think so. No.
Yeah, well, as his play too. I'm just saying, as a whole, that Fab Five team, Jalen Rose was the second best player on that team.
No, he wasn't.
Jimmy Jackson was not the second.
It was Juwan Howard and Chris Webber.
No, Juwan Howard was not second.
Yes, he was.
No,
yes, he was.
No.
We nasty right now. Why they both made more money than Jalen Rose in the league? Juwan Howard was the first player to get a $100 million contract.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with what they did in Michigan.
Yes, it was. I think they both got drafted at higher positions than Jalen Rose did.
Because it was a big man's league. Still.
Jalen Rose, it still don't take away from who he was and what he was about. He was a gritty player. I'm not taking none. He was definitely vital to that Michigan team. I agree with you when you say that team in general should be put in the Hall of Fame based on we've seen other teams be put in the Hall of Fame. And again, we know what the Hall of Fame is about. It's not the NBA Hall of Fame. It is strictly the basketball Hall of Fame. What have you contributed to basketball? And I'm saying, far as Damian Lillard, we all know the NBA is the highest level of basketball that you can play in. And Damian Lillard, fuck what he did in college, because college, obviously, he wasn't like he played for a small school at Weber State. We know that. But he put Weber State on the map too. Let's not do that either. And
that's like saying we should put John Morant in there because he put Murray on the goddamn map.
No, that's not the same thing, because John Morant has not had the same NBA career as Dame Lillard. He's never. Don't do that.
They've done the exact same thing except shoot.
You are being nasty, Mel. Come on, man. They did what? How?
Nothing. That's all.
So Charles Barkley did nothing.
He got an MVP. He's been to a finals.
Okay. I forgot who I'm talking to. Mr. Nasty himself is in the fucking building.
What did Dame do?
Bro, we might
have to talk about Dame legacy.
Do you agree though that everybody not gonna win the title?
Yes. I agree. All I'm saying is yes, Dame is definitely going to get into the Hall of Fame because the Basketball Hall of Fame is some bullshit.
But Rondo has 4 defensive teams.
Rondo, if you can't compare his career to Rondo, that's nuts. Rondo had a better career than Dame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 2 championships, four.
So tell me this. Tell me
first team.
Is it not your job when you come in, even if we understand it's a team sport. We understand that.
Yes.
So when you come to a team,
NBA.
when you come to a team, are you not supposed to establish pecking order on such team?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yep.
You're supposed to establish like because we know that's again what Jordan did. He said it like, listen, my first mission was to establish myself amongst my teammates, who I am.
Yep.
It's levels to this. You have to start there. You can't say I'm one of the best players in the league and you're not even one of the best players on your team. You have to establish this.
Scottie Pippen did it.
Huh?
Scottie Pippen did it.
Yo, Max Strus is going off right now.
We ain't talking about Scottie. We talking about Dame Lillard and what he did when he got to the Portland Trailblazers. He come there with an all-star caliber player named LaMarcus Aldridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, when you come there your rookie year, you're not the man. You have a player like Marcus Aldridge on that team. He's better than you. But at some point, Dame established himself as like a young budding star in this league. Obviously, against the Houston Rockets when he hit the buzzer beater. So what I'm saying is that
that's a nice move by James.
Dame Lillard has had moments in this league because I don't put the expectations on that everybody's going to win. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's levels to this. I'm not holding Damian Lillard. I never looked at Damian Lillard and said he must win a title. He looks like a player that must win the title. I never looked at him like that. So I don't hold him in that regard where like he fell short of my expectations. All I can expect from a player is to max out. I think he maxed out. And I think he maxed out better than a player like Rondo because obviously he's been on better teams as the man than Rondo.
But Rondo, still with those guys on his team, Rondo was the standout. The way Rondo played in them playoffs, bro, he was insane.
What years was Rondo ever a standout player on the championship team?
I didn't say standout. I said the way that he played. There were games that Rondo put on his back.
Where? What year?
Okay, we're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to it.
When we talk about Dame's legacy, I'm gonna bring up all my Rondo stats.
When you in 08 when the Celtics won one lone title with that core.
Rondo was a very big part of them doing that.
Promise you, if they would have had Jose Calderon on that team,
you're not doing this. We
had this conversation before. I do not agree there.
We're not doing that.
I don't
Jose
care.
would have definitely gave him more scoring, but he's not giving them the passing they need. The little fucking behind the back.
He wasn't doing that in 08.
Yes, he was.
No, he
off
wasn't.
the bench, just a little bit.
No, he wasn't. I'm gone. Y'all tricky. He wasn't.
Yes, he was.
All
Rondo
right.
definitely Hall of Famer, bro.
He's not a Hall of Famer, but
I bet you when we get him up there, I'm gonna vote him safe.
He a Hall of Famer like off the basketball shit, like whatever. I'm going to it too. Y'all just made me what? What?
You got 9 minutes before we hit 2 hours, nigga. Hurry up. No tier list today. That's the end of the show after this.
What are you doing? What are we doing?
He trying to look up Rondo. Rondo had 8-2, 6-5, 4-1.
First round, Atlanta Hawks, 11-4-7. Good series for a young point guard. Second year in the league, 45% from the field. Good series.
Busting his ass. Come on. Go ahead, bust his ass. Go ahead. 7 assists is what we need. Go ahead. What's the next series?
Yeah, good series. Let's see. Hold on. Good series. Second round against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Rajon Rondo.
We know his name.
10 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Man. 42% from the three.
We know Rondo asked you to shoot.
43% though from the three.
42 from the field. Like 10 points, 6 assists. Like, listen, again,
he wasn't the primary scorer, but
not saying he didn't contribute. I'm never saying he didn't contribute. I'm simply saying, again, brother, like at that time, I feel like, I'm sorry, a lot of point guards could have, like, especially like this still in the era, even though that point guard is still kind of dying down, the past first traditional point guards is fading away a little bit, but not all the way. I think a lot of players could have done that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be and I fuck with all the Celtics players for saying and giving Rondo his kudos, you know, like they give him his props, and Rondo might watch this shit one day and be like, nigga, I was really like that, and I'm gonna just still tell you the same thing. You was all right.
He was like, yes. And that was Dame. He was all right.
No, Dame is not like bro. Come on, man. Rajon Rondo never have a 55-point game in the playoffs game ever.
Got smoked.
What you mean he got smoked? He won.
Steph Curry put belt to
ass
on that
video. The next series, he did that in the pre.
That's the first time them niggas made it out the goddamn second round.
Okay. If I played with motherfucking Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett, I'll make it out the finals too. I'll make it to the finals too.
But you said Rondo ain't like that, so don't.
I'm saying though, that's who his teammates was. What did he do after them niggas? Nothing. They gave him the team in Dallas. He didn't do shit. He got into a Rick rollout because he low-key a coach killer because he think he a coach. He should be a coach. Rondo probably be a great coach.
Niggas ain't never made out the first round once.
It's okay. I don't
Twice.
have I go my how I view basketball, bro. I go off of what history suggests. History suggests from the
history said Dame Lillard ass don't get out the first round of the playoffs.
History suggests that a lot of don't maybe get on your boy John Stockton, who had Karl Malone and had
press the button. Press the bing.
I bet you Dame don't go out like that. You give him Karl Malone 9 first round exit. Never.
He had LaMarcus Aldridge. That should be good enough.
Aldridge, Karl Malone.
But according to you, is John Stockton Dame Lillard?
I think Dame Lillard better than John Stockton for sure. But
then we even.
Yeah, but no, it's not. I think Karl Malone is significantly better than fucking.
According to you, Dame should be significantly better than Stockton.
I don't think who?
Than Stockton.
No, he's not significantly better. He better though.
Damn, the Thunder blew the doors off the Lakers.
He for sure better. He's not significantly better, but he better. Because they both bring different type of impact. Like Dame gonna bring an impact from a scoring point.
You compared John Stockton to fucking TJ McConnell.
Play style.
Luka, 3 for 10, 1 for 7.
Not legacy. Not to what like again, like I'm saying, like far as what they brought to their respective teams. I'm not saying TJ McConnell bringing what John Stockton brings to the Pacers. Like, I mean, to the Jazz. I'm not saying they do the same thing and bring the same type of impact. I'm just judging the style of play and not even just style of play, mostly like player build, right? Like TJ McConnell, not no athletic player. John Stockton was no athletic player. I'm just mostly going off of that aspect. I'm simply saying that if TJ McConnell could play in this league, I'm mostly challenging the narrative that older players, like previous generation players, couldn't play in this era. I think John Stockton could definitely play in this era. I don't think he would be just still like a pivotal player in this league, though. I don't think he would be that.
I said he can get you 20 and 14. You said no. Dame is gonna get you what, 25 and 8?
Dame has gotten me 32 and 7 before.
So he's significantly better than John Stockton.
No, because that I don't just think numbers make you significantly better than someone. I think your impact make you significantly better than someone. I'm not saying Damian Lillard.
If someone's scoring 32 points and you got another nigga scoring 17, that's significant impact.
Yes, but Mel, Steve Nash averaged 17 points. Bradley Beal averaged 30 points. He was still significantly better than Bradley Beal in that season. Like I know how the numbers work. Points don't just mean you better than someone. So I'm not saying again that Damian Lillard is significantly better than John Stockton. I think Dame Lillard is mostly better because for the most part of his career, he was the number one option. Stockton wasn't. That's why I would say he was better than Stockton. That he had a harder job to do to get further. You playing with Karl Malone is not like you playing with Karl Malone for 18 seasons. Well, longer than that. I think they played like 20 seasons together, technically. No, 18.
No, they played 18.
18. 9 of those seasons, y'all lost in the first round. I can't, and the only way I can do that with Damian Lillard is to correlate it to say Damian Lillard played with Anthony Davis for like 13 seasons, and he lost 7 times in the first round. That's the only way I can correlate that. Because Anthony Davis, time out.
LaMarcus Aldridge was considered one of the best power forwards in the league.
Yes, but at some point, Dame was considered better than LaMarcus Aldridge. Well, no, okay. I take that back. I'm sorry, I take that back because LaMarcus Aldridge left the team in the middle of Dame prime, like he in the middle of his prime in the peak, he left.
Yes.
So Dame had to regroup with CJ and them boys, and again, we all know that as CJ is nowhere near like Dame level at that time. Like he's good, but he's nowhere near Dame level. It's not the same. I'm trying to make it fair. To make it fair, at that time in the league, I would have to pair because John Stockton played with the best power forward, or arguably the best power forward, depending on who you felt about him and Barkley. I would have to give him either Anthony Davis or fucking I don't even know who would be a close second because Anthony Davis was just that good.
Nasty ass basket right there.
He was just that good.
Yeah, Giannis. Them niggas lost in the first round.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah,
I'm talking about prime Dame though. Prime, that wasn't prime Dame. This is no longer prime Dame. When he got to the Bucks, he's not in his prime. I ain't gonna say he all the way out his prime either, but I'm just saying like he's not in the middle of his prime. Like he's not on.
He has a lot of excuses, but it's okay.
No, the reality is again.
We gotta have a Dame legacy episode, and we can solve all this.
Man, Dame built like he one of them.
He said, "Ass."
He's one of them. If he asked, ass.
He is a town nigga, but I will say, I don't think neither one of them are just plain shoe-in for the Hall of Fame. I think it's definitely a discussion.
That's what but the problem is they put Tracy McGrady in the Hall of Fame. So if you put Tracy McGrady in the Hall of Fame, you got to put Dame in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I was just saying this is a discussion. I'm not just saying either one of them niggas is like who's two.
Like I said, the standard has dropped for the Hall of Fame.
It didn't drop. Bro, you got niggas in the Hall of Fame, average 8 points in the NBA.
The Hall of Very Good.
Like it ain't never really changed. It's just about your contributions to the game and X, Y, and Z. But like I feel like, bro, the most important thing you can do in a sport is establish yourself amongst your peers as one of the best. That's the most important thing you can do. Because everybody's not guaranteed the best situation to win a championship. But what you is guaranteed to do in any sport is to go up and show out and show up and show out. That's what you guaranteed to do.
You call him Big Shot Dame?
That's why I appreciate football fans in the way they view football versus the way NBA fans do. I think football fans are more purist about the game. They judge it from an individual. They understand that it's a true team sport at the end of the day. It's a lot of things that go into how we gonna win, but you can't take away from a motherfucker that like you're not gonna tell me that Adrian Peterson wasn't that. You're not gonna tell me that.
No, but football, because football is the ultimate team sport. Your star player doesn't have the same level of control.
Okay. Fuck football then. Let's do baseball.
Same shit.
Baseball is the ultimate team sport as well. Barry Bonds ain't got no ring. I think
that's
the fucking to go.
Because baseball is the one true sport where numbers matter. Baseball lives off the numbers matter in baseball.
But I think the one thing about basketball is that it's just again it's the constant flow of it. It's the one sport where if you truly like that, you can control everything.
Right. And that's why the championship part of it is so important, is because you can't, like, if you can really, we could, just because we have the evidence to prove it, that most of those, like the majority, 90% of those guys who are the guy, they got it.
But you can't be better than me if you played with a nigga that's him, and I was the nigga that was him on my team, and you just never was him. You can't be better than me. That's how basketball still needs to work. You're not better than me because that's like trying to say Scottie Pippen was better than that's trying like if that's the case, people can just Scottie Pippen better than Karl Malone. No, that's not how that works. That's just not how that works. It's just not Karl Malone. But he got 6 rings. Karl got none. It's just not how that works, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. Yes, Rondo has 2 rings, part of 2 championships. 08, I'm not saying that he wasn't a part of that run. All the players on that team acknowledge he was a big part of that run. I'm simply saying at the apex of his career, he's never been what Damian Lillard was. He's never been a top 10 player in the league. He's never been that. And that has to matter when we're talking about player versus player. Like, it just has to matter at some point. Like, was you better?
No, we're talking about. We're not talking about player versus player per se. We're saying like Hall of Fame. Like, who belongs in the Hall of Fame?
Right.
If Damian Lillard goes into the Hall, then yes, Rondo deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
I think Rondo just deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because of the Hall of Fame. I think Damian Lillard deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because he showed the excellence that it takes to make the Hall of Fame. Because the hardest thing you can do in the NBA is be a number 1 option and actually be asked to deliver night in and night out. And Damian Lillard did that multiple seasons. Did he win a ring? No, because everybody's not going to win a ring. But I think he maxed out at a higher level. That's it. And I think that's mostly what basketball and team sports in general. Like, I don't care that somebody has more rings. I don't have Jordan as the GOAT because he has more rings than LeBron.
Look, so then I guess this would be the better argument or conversation. I want to get, and then we'll end it and we'll see, because then we're gonna have to get on this Damian Lillard situation. Kevin Johnson, Damian Lillard.
Dang.
Damian Lillard.
Dang.
Damian Lillard.
Dang.
Damian Lillard.
Same dollar, man.
Damian Lillard.
And I love KJ. I think KJ should be in the Hall of Fame as well. I think KJ should be in the Hall of Fame over Rondo. Without
Kevin Johnson, nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Kevin Johnson is not in the Hall of Fame.
I know that, Bill.
And that's the whole point. It's just like, take him. Like, that's why Moo just said what he said. It's some other shit going on with Kevin Johnson why he not in the Hall of Fame. Now, based off of his basketball shit,
Kevin Johnson, nigga.
See what I'm saying? Based off his basketball shit that I've seen from him, though, for sure, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. But
Kevin Johnson, the player, that's a different person. Kevin Johnson, the actual person, the mayor of Sacramento, the ex-chancellor of Sac High. Fuck that nigga on my mama.
We're not talking about him. We're talking
I
about.
know, that's why I just prefaced by saying the basketball player. I get that. But the other nigga,
sweet moment that took place before the game took place tonight. That is first rookie.
That's it. We out of here.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking. Let's rock.
Yeah, that's a wrap, but we be right back off the glass, straight facts. No cap, Troy Moolish, boo-wop. Mellow off the glass, from the paint to the arc, that's basket to basket. Yeah, we ran through the game, every take was official. Argument spicy, yeah, you know it got an issue. From hot seat debates to them clutch time missions. If you miss 1 second, better run it back and listen. Troy with the vision, Moolish with the knowledge. Boo-wop, bring the flavor, make the whole room wobbly. Mel still mad every time Brown get a mention. That rivalry energy keep the show in contention. We appreciate the love, whether live or delayed. Rewind that debate and let it ride on your way. New episode dropping, yeah, you know where we at. Until next tip, yeah, that's a wrap. But we be right back off the glass, straight facts. No cap, Troy Moolish, boo-wop. Mellow off the glass, from the paint to the arc, that's basket to basket.